Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. The information minister that has information on culture, Lai Mohammed, had come online on air and established why they cannot prescribe banditry in Nigeria, and it was so very easy to prescribe IPOB simply because, according to him, IPOB is legal, is registered, is known, while banditry are faceless persons who you cannot give legality to illegality, meaning that they don't know them, they don't exist. So prescribing a group, you are not recognizing that they exist and they are known faces, they have address and all that. Okay, but now we're looking at what Senator Bariba has to say. People have been saying what's going on with ESN, which is also created by Mazinam Kano. Okay, you say, well, what's his take over the ESN and Amotekun, judging the fact that they seem to be having both things as their operandi, as in their focus of operation, which is to guard their regions. While I said, threw more light on a lot of things, and also this issue of Lai Mohammed. But before we go into the news proper and further analysis, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, Senator Enyenaya Abaribe, representing Abia South in the Nigerian Parliament, has joined hands on the formation of the Eastern Security Network. He said, I'm quoting him now, he said, whether Eastern Security Network or Amotekun, all are for personal security. In his words, only a tree can stand for a man to come and cut it. Meaning, it's only a tree that will wait for danger and he will not even bother to let him secure himself. Let's continue. So he says the first law of man on earth is the law of self-preservation, that it cannot be taken away. So if you're threatening a race and you expect them to fold their arms, then you're actually not telling yourself the truth. You're not facing the harsh reality of life. He said you don't want to die where you wait for a law enforcement team like the police, the soldiers, to come to your rescue. If you have waited for them for a while, they're not coming. Hey, you do the needful. People have the right to self-defense according to their privacy policy, whether on behalf of Amotekun or Eastern Security Network. Nigerian law says you have the right to life. No one will take it from you while you wait for the inactive security guards to come and protect you. He went on to say that he would ask the Eastern governors whether they would support the Eastern Security Network legally or not. Of course, Nigerians are booming, everybody shouting. What does he mean by that? Are you trying to legalize or ESN that was created by Mazinam Kano? Some saying that's the way to go. We are going to read some of the comments, and we should also look at this also critically. Objectively, let's remove sentiment. Let's look at this objectively. Looking at it as a Nigerian situation, practically what is applicable in Nigeria and the situation we have found ourselves in Nigeria. Should ESN be seen as Amotekun? That's actually the bone of contention. People are saying, should ESN also be seen as a regional security outfit? For the Southeasterners, they will tell you it's a done deal. It's a doorstep matter. It's never a matter of debate. They have already taken it as their security network. While some others are saying, why should one man be controlling ESN? That is the work of the governors to create a regional security outfit, legally backed up by law and all that. Don't forget that the House of Assembly of the various states in the southeast and south have not given their backing or thumb up to ESN, but notwithstanding, ESN is doing what the leader Mazinam Kano is already instructing them of, which is to ensure that there is no form of criminality, especially in the bushes. All right, very quickly, this one here is saying, even the Iroko tree in our village refused to be cut down because of its importance to the witches and wizards. So no man in his right senses should ever wait for the fire brigade approach of a Nigerian police. We should, in fact, we must protect ourselves. But the problem here is that the ESN is formed by a fugitive. So I advise the governors of Southeast to hijack the initiative from him and a view to form a more reliable ESN which will be free from any hidden agenda. Else, sorry for all of honor. people have come for this guy that said that word. But in all here, that's his opinion. Let's look at another person's opinion very quickly. So here say, that is my amiable senator, emeritus. Are you sure it's emeritus? Let's continue. This says only those who cannot think clearly would not support ESN and Amotekun. This one here is saying this man is a true Igbo man, not people who always collect money from the masters from the north. This one here is saying, with when an enemy writes a comment, you will know anyone who is against ESN is an enemy. So I don't suffer myself to read it. All the enemies need to know that no going back on security with ESN. This one here is a child. This is our brain box. As in, they are actually encouraged by what Senator Baribe is saying. This one here is saying the only senator that cares about life, not like those that join politics to make money, power, and name. Imagine some people asking to grant amnesty to bandits. What a shame to this democratic setting. It is well. This is oh, the one and only senator, God bless you, most valuable player. Kayai. This is these are the men God made. As the Senator Baribe is the men. These are the men. Senator Baribe is not the only man that God made, or the men that God made. All right, but quite a lot of persons are saying well done to what Senator Baribe has said. Now, back to my own analysis. They have said their piece. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. I asked this question before, and I will ask it again. If you will not give legal backing to ESN, understood, but what is the regional security form of a regional security outfit that is protecting the southeastern states and the southern states, as they have claimed, as claimed or as professed? Because according to information of ESN, it said it's Eastern Security Network, which is the old eastern region, not just the southeast. Now they're saying they're actually looking at closing in on all Biafra states, including those in the south region. Okay, now that's why they said old Eastern Security Network, but the old is not there, so they just made it Eastern Security Network. Now, if you say you don't want to give it legal backing, okay, you say you don't recognize them and you disband them, what at this situation of insecurity in Nigeria, what have you created to now protect the people? Hate it or like it, these guys are in the bushes. They're helping clear up things. They help clear up things that are not criminal elements. Whether you want to call it fluke or not, you can see the effect of what Igboho did in a southwestern region. You can see what happened in the bushes. You can see how the southwesterners were crying out for help. But not for someone like Sunday Igboho that came out for their help. Well, how many people could enter the bush to do the needful? In fact, you can actually count it. Amotekun self is doing it, but they're still struggling to get it fully done. But they're trying. They're trying. At least Rome was not built in a day. Little drops of water, makes a mighty ocean. At least they're moving. But saying that they should not, recognize them, what have you created in their stead? None. So if you ask me, I think I join voices with Senator Baribe on this.